So I'm back again with some more information about nightly rentals. And I had a great question from a potential buyer this week, and he asked me, if you were buying a nightly rental, where would you buy in Branson? Like, what is the best? So I thought, I'm just going to make a video about it. And I'm sure a lot of people out there are wondering the same question. So here goes. And to have a successful nightly rental, there's three things that you want to consider. You want to have a good location. You want to have some pretty good amenities that people are going to enjoy while they're on vacation. And you want to really watch your fees, your COA fees, HOA fees, because some of our fees on our condos can be pretty high when you consider the amount of rental you're going to make. Sometimes you're just breaking even on some of these condos. So let's go over what are the best money makers for nightly rentals. Okay, so the number one rental on the lower end that just does great and it has a great record are the one-bedroom cabins at Stonebridge. And also the two-bedroom cabins don't do too bad either, but you can pick up a one-bedroom cabin for around $120 to $129. And they actually make rental income of about $22,000 to $25,000 per year. The fees are not bad, and they have some great amenities with their own pool and a totally gated, safe community of Stonebridge with golf. So they have a lot to offer in Stonebridge, and these have just continued to be good rentals. I was talking to our nightly rental manager here, and he said those were just doing well, and some others are Branson Hills Villas, which are located next to Branson Hills across from the Rexplex, which is our community pool in Branson, but they also have a golf course, and those are great little villas. Emerald Point was another good one. If you can find a 2-bedroom to 3-bedroom that has some kind of lake view, that's really a great location. And then also Holiday Hills and Thousand Hills, which both have golf courses. Holiday Hills is located just east of the Branson Landing, and it's also gated, and those are pretty nice units. And they have some great pools too. Thousand Hills has a lot to offer, which I made a video all about Thousand Hills a couple weeks ago. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll leave a link to that video in the description below so you can watch that and learn all about Thousand Hills. And what I've been hearing lately with condo owners that have been really successful with their smaller 2-bedroom condos, they might own 4 or 5 of these for their nightly rental business. They're actually selling some of those off and then reinvesting that in some of these big lodges, like 6-bedroom and 8-bedroom lodges that I'm sure that you've seen on the market. A lot of them are brand new and sold by the developer. But these have just really taken off. If you take a drive around Table Rock Lake, you can see these going up under construction, just down every point, it seems. So let's go over that, and I'll tell you a little bit about those lodges and how they're doing. Some lodges that you're familiar with are probably Branson Canyon. They've been around for a while. They're the oldest ones that have allowed nightly rental built into their covenants and restrictions, and they were actually built for nightly rental investment, and they've done really well over the years. And actually there's one in there for sale right now that I got some numbers on, and these can run around $500 to $590, and they're 6 bedrooms, most of them. Some of the older ones are 4 bedrooms, but this particular lodge is doing really well. It's making up in the $90,000 range per year. So typically the income on those are $79 to $95. Now, a few years ago, I remember selling one and it was making around $45,000. So those have really, gone up in price and gone up in income. So we can tell that those are doing well. I hope to see you guys again next time. All right, bye.